It's been 4, maybe 5 days, and I already have cucumbers sprouting. Those in the top are going to be wildflowers, and then I have all my herbs, spices, all that stuff all the way down in the tower. Morning Glories always had really good luck, and I like it when they cover my fence. And they actually reseed themselves and repopulate, but I don't know why they didn't do it this year. So yeah, I think it's only been 3 days since these guys started sprouting. But yeah, I'm thinking about having to move this down, but I know that with the summer coming, that sun is so hot, it literally fries everything in this greenhouse. That's why I have to take my orchids out and put them out under this tree in the summertime, because it gets just so excruciatingly hot in here, even with the fan running all day long. I might have to put exhaust out the top or something. I have no idea. I have misters and everything in here, but I'm worried that these vegetables are not going to get enough sun in here. And I've done garden after garden after garden. I've lost so much dirt in the garden because it gets mixed in with the sand. I've bought bags of dirt and just dumped them out on the ground, and it just costs too much money. I mean, hundreds and hundreds of dollars to plant gardens at a time, because I have to buy soil. So every year I take all my orchids and I hang them in the trees, because the rainwater is so much better than the water that we have here. So yeah, even the dog won't drink the water. This poor guy is like about had it. But yeah, I need to repot a lot of my orchids. I already did some. I got a double stalk on that one. I got one on that one. I tried the Kiki paste to see if I can get some babies, and it just grew 2 stalks instead. So yeah, I've been planting and planting and planting. These things are pretty cute. They grow like these tiny, tiny, tiny little orchids in between each of the braids. And this one down here, they grow a little tiny flower, and it is so exotic, but it's just super tiny. I lost a lot of orchids, and I feel like I'm done buying. I don't know if it was the rats or if it was the squirrels, but they went in and they keep stealing all my moss, all my stagnum moss and all that stuff. And they chewed every one of the flowers off this. It was sad. But this long one is weird, because it's like been doing some weird stuff. The flowers has been coming back on it, and all the other ones are still short. I need to try to clip them off though. These are new growth. They're purple. Oh my goodness. That thing right there, I just don't know. I don't know what to do with it. I really don't. And then it fell and it broke half of them. But that's a very, very pretty orchid when it's blooming. And I have a lady slipper over there that I've had bloom one time. This guy is blooming. This is a weird one. They grow in between all the leaves right there, but they're pretty cool. So yeah, this is what I live for. I love to garden. I have like a knack for it that's like came natural. I can break stuff off and stick it in the ground. But the rooting hormone, that's like a miracle thing right there. This is a pretty elephant ear, and I don't know what it's called, but... And then I had to cut this thing back because the winter fried it. But it's like been in my way. I didn't know, but I was supposed to plant it up against a tree so it can grow up. Same with this thing over here. This is, people get these mixed up, but they're not the same thing at all. And the roots grow down. Yeah, it's supposed to be like up against something, but for each his own. So yeah, so I'll get back with you guys, show you what I've done. I'm thinking about trying to do some vertical stuff, but I did want to really really do hydroponics, but I don't know. It just seems like it's so much more expensive than just buying dirt. But I want to do some kind of... I had all these vertical things in here because I had put all this iron stuff on there, and I would put my orchids on it. It was really nice looking. But I need to come up with some kind of thing of vertical gardening in here. If you guys got any cheap ideas, let me know.